Some of you may not know that the First Lady Gail has been a member of the partnership since its inception. It's something she's very, very dedicated and committed to. She works very hard on this and is doing everything she can to lend the support of the position that she's so honored to have as First Lady and myself as Governor. But also, if we can bring the awareness to a level that gives you all the traction you need to get the community support so needed. That's what really is our goal in this, to put really a voice to it on a statewide basis, and we're working very hard. Today, I'm pleased to present to you the culmination of those efforts. The comprehensive strategy plan to address substance abuse in West Virginia, which is a plan we've asked you all to take on. And this plan represents an important step in our approach to a very complex problem and will serve as a guide for our actions in the future. It is a strategic plan, not a tactical one, but it embodies the principles and practices that form the foundation of our state's efforts. Mike Leslie will be speaking about this in more detail, as you all know, but I want to emphasize our strong belief that any solutions to the problems must involve communities. We can't do it. We don't have all the answers here in Charleston, nor are they in Washington. You know what? We all realize that. So all the parties at the table will be working together. They must be accountable and results-oriented, and they must address the entire continuum of substance abuse care: prevention, early intervention, treatment, and recovery. And I mean all of those. You cannot leave one part of that puzzle untouched. The social and financial consequences, in addition to the mental and physical burdens of substance abuse, are crippling. And unless we change our approach, they will continue to escalate. We cannot afford to let this happen. I am willing to take the political front on this, if you will, or the run, and accepting the recommendation that you make in a constructive and compassionate way. And if it needs legislation to change, if it might be a heavy lift politically, I'm willing to put all of my might behind it. I know how important this is, and I know basically for the future. I'm not planning and just looking at what's going to happen tomorrow or the next election cycle of 2012. I'm looking at what's going to be happening in 2020, 2025, 2030, and beyond. I've said this before. I'm going to be a West Virginia long after I've been governor of this great state. And the decisions we make today is based on the lives that we all touch and have the ability to really change. And if we don't use this opportunity, God help us all. We must change this environment in our state that permits the problem to exist on such a large scale. We must attack the problem in an aggressive and focused way, and we need to find the resources, financial and otherwise, to make this plan a reality. Every time we talk about that, with the challenging times that we have economically, it's easy to say, I would love to do that, but you understand times are tough. We've all heard that, right? And from basically the response the government would expect, well, they'll understand. It is what it is, and they understand that we're doing all we can. Let me tell you, put yourself in a position. Anytime you really wanted something, how hard did you work to justify what you got? You would justify in every way, shape, and form why that was a problem and why you wanted to do it. We've all done it as human beings. We have to have the political will to set our priorities. And we have a priority to make sure that we meet the needs that it takes to fix it. This is a priority in West Virginia. I don't have a higher priority than fighting and winning the war against substance abuse. No matter where it may happen, no matter how it's camouflaged. And when I mean by camouflage, how it's camouflaged through the use of prescription drugs, through the use of a friend who's able to legally write a prescription. All of these things, we can't let leave any stone unturned. And that's what we're asking for all of you to do. Anthropologist Margaret Mead once said, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Let me say again, on behalf of the grateful state and all the wonderful people in this state, for you to take your time to come from all areas of West Virginia to be part of this today, to truly, as we call it, hunker down and make some tough decisions. Set the priorities and set them high. Don't be afraid that looking at what the problem is and how do you fix this problem, making your recommendations, and I can assure you, We have from all branches of government here, from the judicial branch to the legislative branch to the executive branch. And we're all, I think, on the same page. We just need the expertise that you have to put this in a way that we truly can not only face the problem, but basically win. So with that, I say thank you. Thank each and every one of you, and have a great day. God bless.